Have you ever considered taking a cruise from the United States to Japan instead of flying?
That's what we're going to do. We leave from Seattle and we're going to head to Japan and then circle the islands.
Come follow along with us. We'd love to have you.
I'm Doug, this is Leah, and we're Go Travel Life. So let's start out by showing you where we're going on this 28-day cruise. Here's a map of our itinerary.
All right, and in this first episode, we are going to cover our embarkation in Seattle. We are going to show you some areas of the ship along with a room tour, and we're going to do a bit of a deep dive because I know y'all love to hear about food, and there's been a lot of it.
Yeah, and we're also going to show you some of the entertainment, and we're going to walk about Juneau.
All right, so let's dive in.
Well, after about a 2-minute wait in the terminal, we are boarding our ship.
I wouldn't say that Clubborn saved us any time in line, but it definitely got us access to this since we don't have staff. And the Lido Pool deck, one thing we're thrilled about is the retractable roof because we'll be able to use it on this trip with the cold weather. One thing we're not so thrilled about is the lack of cushions on those pool chairs. They look incredibly uncomfortable. There's a dive-in bar back here, as well as what we believe is a taco bar that alternates with a pasta bar, but we'll let you know. So room 4149, here we are. Shower curtain. This is all about the journey, this one. As we've learned from other people, it's just USB chargers on the side of the bed. So we'll have to get creative with that. And then we have a little desk area. And then a little couch. Decent sized table for room service. Patio's a good size, yeah.
All right.
Mr. Klingman can open the door.
Oh, gotta push.
You gotta push. Probably says that somewhere, doesn't it? All right. We have some little footstools, so that's nice. Decent amount of space out here. Sorry for the noise. We are right next door to the Discovery Princess, and we'll be on her next year for Alaska. Okay, so this is for my friend Mary Ann, and anybody else who wants to know if these walls are magnetic. Because we have an access door here, which we're never going to use, I think you can go right there. Yeah, that was loud. Okay, we got good hookup. Being quiet because we're in the library, but check out, it's like you're in a bookstore. Like that's one thing Holland does really well, is their libraries. We're sitting in the Rolling Stone bar, which is not open right now it's 2 o'clock on boarding day, and I think the IT people are in here waiting for folks who can't get logged into the network. This is comfy, these booths back here. So, and the schedule looks pretty good. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun, and big dance floor. I mean, this should be...
Yeah, it's a huge room. It's really
this
nice.
should be a hopping place. I mean, after being on the Rotterdam, I'm thinking this is probably...
I think this is a better
size layout, but they don't have...
than Rotterdam.
They don't have BB Kings.
Right.
So that is missing, and that was great fun. But yeah, we'll see how this goes, but I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, me too.
So we've had several people concerned that the football games were not going to be on, but take a look at the gallery bar.
Looks like we got Ravens, Kansas City.
Nobody's in
But wow, this is a cool space.
Beautiful. Yeah, we'll be making some memories here, for sure. we will get more video of this when the lights are on and things are going, but it's 2 o'clock on Embarkation Day, and one of the big questions we had was, are there 2 pianos or just 1? Because after COVID, Holland removed some of the pianos, and when we were on the Rotterdam in Northern Europe, there was only 1 piano, and the guy just played like show tunes and tried to get everybody to sing along, and just being honest, it did not work. So I cannot tell you how excited we are to see these 2 pianos.
In other words, baby, kiss me, fill my heart with song.
Back
So
here
this
in
is the
corner.
bar for Billboard on board. There's also a lot of other seating area by the pianos. The World Stage Theater has the older style bench seating. There's some nice seats up front. It is just 2 levels.
Okay.
All right, so now we're looking at the Pinnacle Bar, kind of midship, right across from the Pinnacle Grill. The former Lincoln stage, we'll see what they have going on in here on this journey. And this is the Club Orange priority seating line and kiosk. All right, and then the main dining room on level 2. No, there's another level.
In this chapter, we're going to cover food from the MDR primarily. We will pop up a few menus here so you can start to take a look. This is just our first few days of food. We have tried out the Lido once or twice, but due to the colder weather we're traveling in, it is very busy up there, and it's been a little tough to find a place to eat. So we have settled for the less chaotic MDR. I'm going to pre-ask for your forgiveness and understanding, as the ship is quite rocky, so we had some challenges trying to video the menus and even pour some dressing. So let's go ahead and dive into our first night's dinner here in the MDR.
All right, so we just got our Club Orange champagne, so Leah's gonna do a taste test to see how it is.
Cheers. Yummy. That is very yummy. Oh wow, look at that. So tender.
That's good.
Yeah. That looks really good. I'd have to have a bite of that.
So, tell me, how was your dinner?
So I had the beet and goat cheese frisee salad, and Doug does not like beets. So whenever I have the opportunity to order those at a restaurant, I'm doing it. And it was good. It was really good. Then I ordered the rockfish, which was had like a Korean sauce on it. It was on a bed of rice, which I'm not, wasn't a big fan of the rice because it was a little sticky, but the fish itself, fantastic. And there were green beans that were cooked like perfectly al dente. So super happy with my dinner.
Good deal. So,
How was your dinner?
well, okay. So I ordered the shrimp cocktail, which was supposed to have a spicy aioli sauce on it. Not my favorite. I compare all shrimp cocktail to St. Elmo's in Indianapolis,
That is not fair.
which
you
I
know
know
that, right?
is unfair, but that was
It's
my
not fair.
my favorite shrimp cocktail I've ever had in my life,
Okay,
and
all right.
I haven't had it. I haven't. But that's a 10. This was probably about a 4, maybe.
Oh,
So the shrimp was good. I just didn't care for the sauce at all. That's probably on me. And then I had the Peruvian chicken, which was really good. I really enjoyed the Peruvian chicken. It had a great kind of a dry rub on it with some cream of corn and some potatoes. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Fantastic. So good first dinner.
Yes, it was.
Okay. One thing you need to watch for in your daily program is under restaurants and hours, the dining room will list if they're having a brunch under there. And I just happened to see it by chance, and it was not on the Navigator app. So this is something not to be missed. So keep an eye out for it. The goat cheese and berries were very tasty. I had, Doug had the Kodiak steak and egg skillet it had reindeer sausage in it as well. He really liked it. My dish, however, was a fisherman's rockfish sandwich. I think they took last night's leftover rockfish and fried it. It was pretty small. Watch the schedule on sea days for either a Dutch or an English tea. You don't want to miss this.
Here's our tea. Dutch tea.
This is the Dutch one.
So how'd you like the afternoon tea?
It was very good. It was very specifically Dutch afternoon tea, which meant we had like special treats like maple stroopwafels. I know you did a little video of it. There's some apple tart, tasty treats, but all very specifically Dutch stuff. And I know later in the week there will be an English tea as well, so we'll show you that one. But it's fun that it's all mixed up a little bit.
I liked it. They mixed it up a little bit.
Nice experience. Yeah. The menu size is a little different, as this is gala night, which doesn't require you to dress up, but it's a good thing to do so. I ended up ordering the mushroom soup, and then I also had their dried cherry and thyme salmon, which honestly not a fan. It was super dry and truly needed like a lot more sauce or something. However, Doug had the escargot, which he enjoys greatly. This is an item that Holland does really well. And he had the beef tenderloin and crab cake. And other than the crab cake being kind of bready, I think he enjoyed this meal.
One of my favorite places to eat on a Holland ship is the dive-in bar. I had the high dive burger with the awesome French fries. They're double battered. They're delicious. And Leah had the backflip chicken sandwich, and she really liked it too.
So this is the MDR menu for our evening after Juneau. And we both ended up having the Caesar salad. I had a teriyaki salmon bowl, which was a favorite that I had on Rotterdam prior. And Doug had the shrimp jambalaya, which was the Club Orange special for the night, and he was very pleased. This is just a small montage of the incredible entertainment that has been on board the first couple days.
All right.
I'm sorry, the sunrise is coming. It's going to be really beautiful. Breakfast, I have to say this is way quieter than upstairs. Nothing wrong with the Lido, but the place is insane. And because it's cold outside, there's not really enough seating for a full ship. So we decided last night we were going to order breakfast. Oh yeah, spinach frittata, that's what I did.
That's what you got.
And you went with the eggs and
The all American breakfast.
hash browns. And hopefully they got the raspberries. Oh my gosh.
They got everything.
Write those in. They'll do it. They'll do it. Because those will be gone by like day 5. So.
Yeah.
All right, come enjoy your breakfast then.
We had several hours of beautiful scenery on both sides of the ship as we cruised through the Alaskan Inside Passage. It's truly a beautiful area, and we saw whales. Lots of whales. It was very fun. Every time we would see one, we would try and grab the camera and see if we couldn't get it on film. I'm just walking up here. There he goes.
It's kind of fun watching this whale just slap his fin over and over at us. We did see quite a few whales, but this guy, I don't know what he was doing, whether this is a good thing or a bad thing, but he just spent an awful lot of time
Come on.
Slapping his fin at us. Waving high,
More
I
exciting.
guess.
I love it when ships open up the bow when you pull into a really scenic area.
You see the ship in the back too? There's an NCL Encore, but then that,
I don't see. Oh, there. Okay.
that's,
That's a Holland ship back there.
so that must be Noordam. The other one.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's our sister ship, the Noordam.
Can you believe that it is like 50 some degrees and sunny here today? I mean, it has been raining like cats and dogs for the
Yeah.
last 10 days. So this is like
And it's beautiful
miraculous.
out here.
Oh my gosh.
Not, wouldn't say cold at all. There's
No,
somebody over there
we're-
with the
yeah,
coat
in
their
the
hand.
sun. The wind is a little chilly on the side, but it's like out here, this is beautiful. Yep.
Juneau has no roads in or out, so the only way to access it is either by boat or by plane. Alaska has more seaplanes than any other place in the U.S. It has 10,000 active pilots, which is about 6 times more than the number of pilots per capita than the national average. For me, I thought this was really cool, as I've never actually seen a seaplane in real life, and we probably had 3 or 4, 2 land and 2 take off in the short time that we were here. So it was kind of exciting. We've been told by good friends you have to go to the Red Dog Saloon. So since it's 4 o'clock, we didn't think we had time to go to the glacier, so we're going to just have a beer instead.
So it says to check your sidearm. Are you packing?
I got a
Just
I got a gimbal.
you
Does
got
that
a
count?
gimbal. No. All right.
All right.
Hey guys, this is going to be fast because it's really loud in here, but we made it to the Red Dog Saloon. We want to thank our friend for the recommendation. We got down the street, got here before the huge line formed. I thought it was really funny, the liquor situation. I'll let you take a look at it. I'm not going to read it out loud, but hilarious. We just, we're going to order their pizza that has reindeer on it.
Yeah.
Should be pretty good, but yeah, hop in place, and it is full in here, so
Kind of loud, so.
yeah. All right, cheers.
Cheers. I have the Klondike Kolsch.
One like Kolsch. All right.
All right. So here's our half a pizza with reindeer sausage on it. All right. So what'd you think of the pizza?
It was really good. It's like Detroit style pizza, so it's got a little the thicker crust with the bottom is like totally toasted. It had the reindeer sausage on it, which I know you like. I'm not a big sausage fan,
Yeah.
so
The crust was awesome.
I gave him all the sausage.
Yeah. The
But
crust
yeah, the crust was
made
really
it.
good. And the singer, she's hilarious. She's doing jokes, and she's doing everything from Rocky Horror Picture Show music to country to now she's got a K Sarah here. So this is the kitschiest place I think I've ever been. Totally.
We can recommend it though.
I can recommend
What do you give it, star-wise? 5, 3, 2, 1,
it. Probably a 4.
4? All right.
Yeah. So that's good though.
That's good. That's good. All right. So there's only 2 ships in town right now, I believe. I think the Norwegian Encore left, but still pretty busy. A lot of people in town.
Maybe we should just do the tail since we just kept only seeing the tail.
That's true. No, let's do the whole deal.
Do the whole thing. Okay. Well, we don't have anything like this,
Yeah.
so we're gonna do that one.
All right.
There.
Sounds good. All right. So we decided to walk up the hill here in Juneau to get a better look at the ships in port. And I thought the Norwegian Encore had left, but nope, still here. That may explain why there's so many people downtown.
And how was your day in Juneau?
It was awesome. Such a nice day.
That's
know,
like a miracle in and of itself.
Yeah, and we're about to get on the ship, back on the ship, and it's going to be 7 days before we touch land again. So we did a good hike here. We bought a Christmas ornament, and we were assured that it was carved by a local indigenous person whose grandfather taught him to carve whales for tourists to buy. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. If you don't think that's really what happened, you could leave a comment below. There's a chance it was made in China. But
Okay, what about your pizza?
oh, the pizza was good too. Yeah, I love the pizza. It was awesome. No, it's a cool little town, a lot of shops.
Yeah.
There's a nice waterfall behind us.
All right, I'll get that. And then it is time to reboard the ship because as you can see, the sun is going down and the temperatures are dropping just as fast. So everybody's starting to migrate. Let's see, where is that?
Oh, you went too far.
Did I go too far? No, I didn't. This is not.
So that wraps up the first few days. Come along with us, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.
So we have 7 sea days in front of us. We are just getting started. And the captain has told us that starting tomorrow afternoon, we are expecting some inclement weather. We may slow down and go through it, or we may divert to a little different path. And just like our trip between Hawaii and French Polynesia, we will share with you what all of these nice long 7 days at sea are going to be like. That will be our next episode that we post.
Yeah, I think it's about to get interesting.
Thank you.